Right, Shaun, Katie, what happened in the last episode of Queen Charlotte? Darn it.
There was a lot of Lady Danbury in that episode. It was weird because she was like, she didn't like her husband, but she was also kind of actually genuinely grieving for her husband.
I don't think she was.
Because, no, but not so much like because she misses him, but because she realised that he was essentially just her life. What was it? They were from like the age of 3, she was betrothed to him or something.
Yep.
So she was literally raised to be his wife. Everything about her personality was to favour him and, you know, accommodate him. So she kind of felt lost and like she didn't really know what she was doing. Plus there was a lot of pressure from everyone else in her community, basically saying like, is your son now the Lord Danbury, or is that going to be given away to someone else? Because, you know, like what is the circumstances of,
and what's she?
of our
is she
position?
Lady Danbury or is she just some random?
Yeah. So she's got that pressure on her shoulders. She met, what was his name again? Ledger. Violet's dad.
Yeah.
It's Ledger, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, anyway, Violet's dad.
You might be right, I don't know.
And they had like a friendship, and it seemed to become a thing.
Well, it definitely became a thing.
He made her a birthday hat, which she still kept. It was really sweet and kind of awkward because when Violet kind of told her about how she misses companionship, shall we say, Danbury was kind of saying, don't worry, because I found that after her marriage, and she shouldn't worry about that, but also it's a Violet's dad, and she doesn't know that, so it's a bit, is she going to find that out? We don't know.
Yep.
What else? Queen Charlotte.
She is with child.
Is with child, yeah. She was kind of struggling. She was trying to run away. And she kind of did run away. She ran away to Lady Danbury, who you know, told everyone that she was there, and she kind of told her, you know, you can't run, you need to stick it out, you need to fight, and you need to, you know, you are England, we are your subjects, you are the Queen, go be the Queen. So like a boss, like an absolute boss lady, she went and saved George from a weird evil doctor man who was branding him
as he was getting branded, yeah,
like, you know, just
which
like,
is what you do to horses and
cows and
cattle.
It was just branding the poor boy. So yeah, she saved him, and we don't really know what state he's in.
Reynolds tried his best.
Because we kind of talked about it, didn't we, how he's struggling between, he wants to help his friend, but also he is a servant. He can't just go around doing what he wants. But thankfully Charlotte saved him.
Charlotte decided to be a hard case.
Yeah, and you know.
So yeah, this is the finale, and then we'll be moving on to Bridgerton. So let's watch.
Yeah. Also, 2 of the Queen's sons got married finally, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed they did.
Calm down, it's only just started. What's that face? Oh. Why is he still here?
Get all the manservants to break the curtain out of here!
It is not the king, Your Highness.
She did this?
Do you
She
know?
needs to be put in her place now.
Gentle
Come on.
reader, as winter turns to spring,
We talked about this last time.
England
She is the
waits
Queen.
to
She is but a
nature's
dowager
abundance.
princess. Needs to learn her place.
Does she know what that man was doing to
I
her
am
son?
so pleased you decided to ask me to join you on a walk. I am contemplating starting anew.
Why, Violet Bridgerton? Hurrah for you.
Only contemplating. Try to imagine it. Another man besides Edmund.
You have a right to high standards, Violet.
Yeah.
It is a great adventure you embark upon. Enjoy every moment.
She is. She's going to find the hat. I don't like it. She is.
One can find
they're all
gardens
are they all from him?
in the most interesting of places.
I just assumed they were Christmas decorations.
Warm enough. Shall we walk?
Yes. Let us walk.
Oh dear. Oh, is she going to confront her?
Sadly, the royal house remains infertile ground.
Switch places.
Move, this is my spot.
Cease talking.
Nope, that's definitely him from
None
The
of it
Hobbit.
has any significance. Without an heir, this portrait will be meaningless. A faint relic in a dusty storage room.
This author has it on good authority that the Queen's growing displeasure was on full display at a recent family portrait sitting.
You may continue.
But
I need you.
Yeah, do you think the Queen knows? Do you think the Dowager Princess knows what the Doctor's been doing to her son?
Probably not.
She gave a big speech about hearing about horrible things, but like, were the other doctors branding him? Submerging him in ice water?
I just really want I want Charlotte to put her in a place.
Yeah, tell her to know her role and
Yeah.
shut her mouth.
A warm meal and a bath must be a balm. I should have come sooner. Do not fear. I shall remain by your side.
No. Charlotte, listen to my words. You should not have come. I do not want you here.
George.
Go back to Buckingham House, please. I order you!
No. No, George.
Charlotte!
You cannot force me away. I will not go.
I command it! Go!
I will stay! I command it!
Please, Charlotte, please go.
No,
Charlotte, you are not listening to me.
I am. I have heard that you wish I had not come. That you want me to go, that you do not want to see me.
Charlotte.
What I have not heard is that you do not love me. Perhaps you stay away from me because you care for me. Perhaps you stay away because you love me.
Oh, the love of God, tell her.
Do you love me?
Don't do it.
I'm trying to protect you.
Do you love me?
I cannot.
I love you, George. I love you so much that I will do as you wish. If you do not love me, all you have to say is that you do not love me, and I will go. I will go back to Buckingham House, and we can live our separate lives, and I will have this baby alone, and I will make do, and fill my days, and survive. All on my own. I will do that. But first, you have to say that you do not love me.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
I am a madman. I am a danger. In my mind, there are different worlds creeping in. The heavens and the earth collide. I do not know where I am.
Do you love me?
You do not wish a life with me for yourself.
Do you love me?
I love you! From the moment I saw you trying to go over the wall, I have loved you desperately. I cannot breathe when you are not near. I love you, Charlotte. My heart calls your name.
I just got a little teary-eyed there. Terrific performance from him, mind. I did look, I got a little teary-eyed. That was really good. Good for him. You know, women wonder why men have such high standards.
Men wonder why women have such high standards.
Yeah, literally because of it, yeah.
I blame Bridgerton.
I blame this.
Well, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed everyone in Bridgerton, but I think I've enjoyed this.
Soon?
Your cloak makes a fine blanket, if you decide to have solitude on the ground.
Coral.
He was kind.
He was joyful. I felt joy.
Then I'm glad for you.
Oh no.
Oh no, what's going to happen? Oh, he's not going to meet her or something.
What if she's Yoko? His wife's there. Oh, his daughter's there.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
And how busy you are. With Violet.
Yes. She's growing into a fine young lady.
I wonder...
Perhaps one day she will have an unimpeachable reputation, much like yours.
Yes. My reputation is quite respected. I wish you much happiness.
on this fine day.
I wish you happiness as well.
Wouldn't she be labelled a spinster or something if she was sleeping with a married man?
I think a
I
spinster
wanted to thank you
is the term that
for
they
your
would use for her.
kindness
What would they call her?
after my husband passed.
Huh?
I assume probably not very nice words.
Well, is that not what a spinster is?
I think a spinster is just an unmarried woman. And like an older unmarried woman that's kind of past the time. I think is what a spinster is.
Is it? I thought a spinster was an unmarried woman who slept around.
I don't think necessarily slept
All
around.
is well.
He has dismissed his doctor.
I do not remember names. I am female.
Of course. Apologies. They are staying in queue, both of them.
All is well.
Lord
So
Bute
says
is the Prime
king.
Minister.
He is the king.
You have laid eyes on him, spoken to him.
I am his mother.
He's with
Was it meant to be addressing Parliament when he had his breakdown? Or was it just taunting with her?
Ladies, away.
He had a breakdown, didn't he? Was it not just taunting to her?
Children, come.
No, it was when he was with her on the night.
What
The
is
doctor
the
told
trouble
her,
now?
told him she was
Was
pregnant.
there good news?
There is no news.
When
This
he,
is
We come on behalf of all of us.
when he had the really bad
Your
breakdown.
children.
You represent the family, do you?
Your baby race is cruel.
Cruel.
You focus on nothing else. Georgie is grieving. His daughter is dead.
I am well aware.
Yet you have shown him not one moment of real kindness. No regard or compassion. You show none of us regard or compassion. Do you know how many babies I have lost before they were ready to be born?
I did not. You lost babies.
We have all lost. We are trying, Mother.
You do not learn about us, you do not care for what we care for. Our happiness is not your goal.
Nonsense. I want what is best for you. As your mother,
You have never been a mother.
I have done all I could for you. If you understood the sacrifices, how hard I have worked to make sure you each. I have been an excellent mother.
No.
I wonder if it's trying to draw a parallel between her and
I am off to work in the fields.
his mother.
We are cycling millet. Would you like to join me?
Never. I shall stay here and grow our king. George, you received a letter.
Oh, she liked that.
Well,
She really liked that. Good for him.
Oh, you are beautiful. My wife is beautiful.
I like this.
He is better now, but perhaps caution would be
Reynolds,
advisable.
let him be. All he needed was his wife and a routine to get rid of that dreadful doctor. He is well.
I was thinking, do you remember when he had that conversation with his mother?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Where he had one. Was that about Parliament? Or was that just about him and Charlotte?
It was about him and Charlotte. Yeah, it was about whether or not he was getting her pregnant, wasn't it?
Will he stay as he is? Well, one can hope. It's really possible. I do not know.
Everyone's just got to work together.
Great love can make miracles.
I am so glad that you met Lord Danbury. The new Lord Danbury.
Did I? I know I met your son. Very handsome.
Oh no.
I've been told that you had the honor of a visit by Her Majesty to come out during her confinement.
Yes?
Yes.
Would both of you just say what you want to say?
As it is a fact that my son will inherit his father's title.
Is it? Is such a complicated debate.
I see.
But
Of
his
course.
children?
I am sure I could expedite your answer. If you have information that may be useful.
Like what?
This is tedious. You will tell the king that his mother is waiting. Now! I do not understand.
The king is not receiving visitors at this time.
I am not a visitor, if you do not allow me to see him.
The king does not wish to receive at this time.
You dare to speak for him? You are not the king.
No, but I am your queen.
Well, you certainly have become comfortable.
You chose me well.
Lord Bute is waiting. The government is growing restless and suspicious. George must face Parliament.
Come on, Charlotte. Don't falter.
She's not wrong though. He is the king. He does have to.
Yeah, he does have
be
royal
the king.
duties.
Charlotte, how goes the day?
Your mother was here.
I do not want to see her.
I know.
The most ungrateful, whining children. How dare they speak to me that way? A better life they could not have asked for.
It is, isn't it? It's trying to draw the parallels between her and
The most
Augusta.
extraordinary mother. Leave us.
Come on, Brimsly. Now's the time
He's
for
like the only one that'll tell the
Yeah.
truth, isn't he?
Your silence does not bode well for you.
Your Majesty, you are the greatest of queens.
And mothers.
You are the greatest of queens, yet you share one trait in common with all of the people here in the palace. You serve one person, the king. That is not a flaw, it is a gift. Everyone serves the king. Who could I ever find who would be free to spend a lifetime with me?
What happened to Reynolds?
I'm here. Everyone here cares for the king.
We haven't seen Reynolds, have we?
Brimsly.
Not in modern times.
Your
no.
Majesty.
There's something bad gonna happen to Reynolds.
He looked like he was about to cry. Oh, I can't handle it.
Is something bad gonna happen to Reynolds?
I can't handle it.
Oh, I hope not. He's so elven. Come on,
handle
George.
the
Come on,
emotional
George.
turmoil.
Georgie, come on, Georgie. You've got the sunshine. Come on. Come on, Georgie. I wonder why Reynolds has to be in blue and Brims has to be in red. Do you think it's king and queen?
It's lovely to see you progressing. I do hope your Majesty has found the experience to be without too much discomfort thus far.
It has been.
Are they lemons?
Oranges, I think, aren't they?
Life at Kew. It has not been without discomfort. You are mourning a great loss. And the children.
I hate it when people don't just talk to each
Is
other.
there anything I can do?
I gotta take it.
This. Spending time with a friend helps. Only hurts a little. And you shall hardly remember it when it's over.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad that you women don't have to suffer too much when birthing a human.
This may be my favourite place in all of
Oh,
London.
no.
Clearly,
Look how tall those are grown.
clearly, Danbury isn't quite a conspiring shrew yet.
You told me that take a lover.
I wanted to feel alive.
I was going to say have carnal relations.
There was someone after Lord Danbury.
I have lived a life. Yes.
We are going to need a quiet place to talk.
Violet. I have loved and been loved.
That is a surprise.
Because I am discreet.
Hold on, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Maybe she was a
Lady
spinster.
Danbury, it is lovely to see you.
And you.
With the birth, it seems I may be in England longer than I expected.
I don't think a spinster is what you think a spinster is.
I'm going to Google it.
Because Penelope referred to herself as a spinster in the trailer. Because it was her third year on the marriage mark, and she didn't have any prospects.
You asked Her
And
Majesty
just past a
if she would
certain
secure
age.
the title.
No, I spoke to the Queen's brother.
Prince Adolphus.
He would like
fair
to
enough.
court me. I said yes.
I can feel you watching me.
I like watching you.
You make it more difficult for me to write.
You are doing a fine job.
Oh, bless him, he thought he was so
Speech to
confused.
Parliament. I cannot do a fine job. I must be brilliant.
These are certainly the words of a brilliant man.
Calm down, Georgie.
And so are these.
Charlotte,
Perhaps you need a bit of distraction.
for another time.
George. Stop.
Charlotte.
The baby. It is coming.
No.
I believe so.
Reynolds!
Oh no!
Out of my path.
Get out of his way!
Where is he? Why has he not arrived yet? She cannot do this without a doctor. Opium. She needs opium.
I was searching for you to tell you. The royal physician arrived moments ago. He's in with Her Majesty.
Come
Your Majesty, surely you are not entering that there is womanly work afoot. We wait out here.
Right. Yes.
This would be one way to talk to Parliament, mind.
He's not going to stay out there.
Do you like being Archbishop of Canterbury? Would you like to remain Archbishop of Canterbury?
Your Majesty,
do you believe you can remain Archbishop by defying the head of the Church of England? Move.
Take that, you vegan sausage roll.
Oh, good for him.
He never panicked at all.
You have been here before, yes?
4 times, Your Majesty.
And what are your thoughts?
She's losing blood.
That is natural. All normal.
What? She's just going to let her. He's just...
If I may. It's all part of...
Brimsly! Doctor, were we to leave all decisions to nature, surely you would... Charlotte! You are quite strong.
He's just going to let her
Remember that.
die, essentially.
Womanly business.
Two.
He did?
I just hope he didn't stick any hands anywhere. Ugh.
How is Her Majesty?
Taking a while to set the rest.
It was breached wrong. I'm pretty sure there was hands in places.
Ugh. Makes you feel really uncomfortable.
God, get that old moo-moo cow out of here!
Is he healthy?
Could he be anything but perfection?
Get up there, Judge!
Perfection.
Get in there, Georgie. Tell that old cow where to go.
Your little baby.
Oh, you should go home immediately and lie down. Sit here. I shall get the carriage.
Thank you.
Shame for him. He seems like a fine chap. Well, no.
How different a life would be.
I am told you were there at the birth of my grandchild.
I could not speak to the king or queen on such matters.
Such a shame.
Oh!
I could be so helpful. Her Majesty is attempting to run the crown. I am sure of it. Were not all of your needs met? Would it not be a shame for you to lose the very fine estate in which you now reside?
Pick your side, Danbury. Come on. Pick the right side.
Hush. Stop it. Stop it. Now, do not do that. I do not want to know your burdens or hear what problems plague your life. Nor do I care.
And yet you want her to help you.
A fine queen you would have been.
When my dear husband died, I had to throw myself on the mercy of his father, the king. A cruel, evil man. And over the years I learned I need not be content to surrender to the uselessness of female pursuits. Instead, I secured my son as king. I found a way to control my own fate. Cover your bruises and endure. Do not lose control of your fate, Agatha. Now.
Done. Good for her. That was alright.
Tell me, how goes life at Buckingham House?
Did we just witness the inception of the conspiring shrews? We did, didn't we?
I think we did. She basically just said, just like...
Become a conspiring shrew.
Yeah.
That's what she said to her.
Where is Charlotte? She's on her way, Your Majesty.
Here I am.
I've been waiting.
I was with the baby. I'm not late. There is plenty of time. You look very handsome.
Yeah, indeed.
Do you have your speech?
In hand.
Off you go.
Is that 3-0 to Charlotte now? 4-0 maybe?
I think it's more than
She's
that
just
by
been
now.
dropping bombs left, right and centre recently, hasn't she?
He is going to be brilliant.
Oh, of course, Your Majesty. He is the king.
Oh, come on, Georgie. Don't overthink it.
Just
come on.
That's it. Come on.
Come on. Ah! Okay, I've got no fingernails left. Oh no. Oh, he has a really nice sash as well. I forget fingernail. I don't think I've got any bloody fingers left.
His Majesty could not get out of the carriage.
Well, what happened? What did you do? He seemed quite fine when he left
He was
here.
not fine.
Calm down, Reynolds.
Your Majesty, forgive me, only he was not fine. He was not. That was merely hope.
I am hiding.
You are hiding from the heavens.
They are thwarted under here.
George, all is well.
No. All is very, very wrong.
Well, there's worse things to do. Hide underneath the bed.
I'm no one's king.
You will do better next time.
No. There is no better. There is no cure. This is who I am. I will be here sometimes, and sometimes I will be. You can leave me. Not a full me. Not a full marriage. Only half. Half a man, half a king, half a life.
If what we have is half, then we shall make it the very best half. I love you, and as long as I am so, I shall never leave your side. You are king. You will be king. Your children will rule. Together, we are whole.
It is quite dust-filled under here.
I just got teary-eyed again. Oh, that was heartbreaking.
I am so sorry that I did not give you a choice. That I did not tell you the truth of who I was before we wed.
You did tell me the truth. You said you were just George. That is who you are. Half king, half farmer, but always just George.
God, that's silver.
I do not know how to repair what happened at Parliament. I fear it will overtake my crown.
If the crown cannot go to Parliament, we shall bring Parliament to the crown. Perhaps it is time we opened up the doors to Buckingham House.
Just gonna throw a ball. He's been absolutely brilliant this episode.
They both have.
Well, Charlotte's just knocking it out of the park in every single.
He's been courted.
Subtle.
To return home soon.
I did not think you would stay. We shall see one another again on your next visit.
No,
Oh dear. Oh no. No, that's going to be gross. It's going to be embarrassing.
Would you consider returning home with me as my wife?
Yes, my lady. Ask Humboldt to open the attic. There's a crate. I will need one of the ones from my father's house. And, let the cook know that I am inviting Lady Danbury to tea on Friday.
Oh dear. Oh, she's going to find some of her party hats and be like, look at
Were
these.
you aware?
Of course I was aware. I am always aware. I had knowledge.
You did not mention it to us.
The palace need not mention all news to you. I was made aware.
You have lost control.
I am the mother of the king.
You are not the queen.
I have control.
If he cannot perform,
he will perform.
Parliament wants to discuss measures. I am holding them off. This ball is his first social appearance. The king must be the king.
The throwing a ball thing was a much better idea than trying to have him struggle through the address in Parliament. Good for her.
Do you think this will be the first? I think you mentioned it in the last one. Is this going to be the first debut? She
Might
names
be.
her first diamond.
The flowers are wrong.
They're not wrong.
They're not the correct colour palette. Oh, did you choose the colour palette? Because I believe this is the Queen's choice.
It is His Majesty's ball.
She is the hostess.
He is the king.
She is the Queen.
Like an old married couple.
Yeah, the old married couple.
The sculptures are also in the wrong position.
Walking away.
I'm an insertion.
It is still us. You and me.
Yes, but not real.
George.
Come on, you've done this before, boy. You've got this.
Look at you.
Come on, boy. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this, Georgie. Is she pregnant again? No. No. Come on.
Well, she just has like a gazillion children with him, so it wouldn't surprise me if she was pregnant.
Let's go! Let's go, sir! Let's show Parliament who's boss!
Oh look, it's more of the
God,
dancing
they're
that we love.
floundering about.
Imagine if you lived in this time and you would have to learn dances like that for your balls.
I'd still go in with the YMCA. Only about 200 years before YMCA is invented. Surely there's nothing terrible that's going to happen in the next 20 minutes.
Their Majesties, the King and Queen.
He's got a good voice for announcing royalty. Good for him.
Smile and wave. Ready?
Come on, Georgie! Georgie, come on! No, they're just not going to fall down the stairs. Let's just make...
And let us dance.
Let's let us ponce about. Come on.
You and me.
You and me.
Come on, Georgie! I do recognise the song. Ah, they're fine. Oh my.
Oh god.
We have chosen to name him George IV. To your future king.
You're going to be really embarrassed.
It's not a Taylor Swift song, is it?
Nope.
Learn to breathe all on my own.
Agatha, do not do this. Look, you are... This is a terrible mistake you are making.
Oh, look how sad he is. He really fancies her, bless him.
Perhaps I am making a terrible mistake. But it is mine to make.
Good for her.
It's the life she could have lived.
Yeah, good for her. What, to be another breeding person?
Mm-hmm. Some people that would have been ideal.
Hmm.
She would have been in a better situation than she is now.
True.
It is a lovely ball.
It is.
You make him happy. Thank you. Your Majesty.
Oh my.
Finally. Approval.
Not just approval, but
Respect.
no, what's the...
Acknowledgement?
That's the one, yeah.
It is a really...
No. This one's Dolly Parton. That's not what you need. Look at them two, the little sausages. That one's I Will Always Love You.
But what was the other one though?
No idea.
I'm gonna get the soundtrack eventually. I'm gonna get the soundtrack.
Good for them. Well then I hope it explains to us what happens to Reynolds.
Maybe it's just old age.
I hope not.
Maybe they did live a life together and they just...
Oh, no. Oh, it showed us poor old Reynolds. Brimsly as well.
Apologies, sir.
Her Majesty has visitors.
You have delivered your message. You may go. I will be along.
I wonder if
That really caught me off guard.
What did it? Oh, bless you!
Oh my god. Wow.
That was nice, wasn't it?
How dare they do that?
Are you quite sure? Yes, Your Majesty. I waited for quite some time so there would be no doubt.
You will have your heir, Mother. Mother?
Well done. Both of you.
Victoria thinks it will be a girl.
Thank you.
I'm glad she's taken on what they said. Including Brimsly. Brimsly told us,
Yeah.
exactly what she needed to hear.
In a way, it's like she couldn't afford to be a mother because she had to put everything into being a wife and a queen.
That really got you, that, didn't it?
It really did.
Which bit was it? The bit young them dancing, or
No,
just
it was old.
Brimsly when?
Brimsly when it was
Your
older.
Majesty. Thank you so very much for the...
You refused my brother. The fact that you did not come to me with your concerns, your fears regarding your inheritance, your title, the fate of your family, of all the families recently titled.
I apologise, Your Majesty. I only didn't want to place my burdens on top of your own. Yours, which seems so...
Finally, someone who will drink with me.
I will not.
You refuse me as well?
I do.
Nonsense, you must.
I must not.
Because she's pregnant again.
For a while.
Go on, George, you get excited.
The stakes are too high. The fates of too many rests on us securing your line.
Charlotte.
Yay. I just said yay. What's happened to us?
You and me.
The weather does not obey our wishes. Come, sit over here. Oh, those are my birthday hats. I believe I may have told you about them.
Yes, you did. Your father made them for you. Every year on your birthday. You keep them all on display.
I did not always, but lately I suppose I am feeling sentimental. Look, these are the ones my father made. They are cheerful. Are they not?
No.
They are. I believe you should leave the hats where they are. They are lovely. As you say, cheerful.
Yes.
What happened? I feel like I missed something there.
I feel like it's just a mutual kind of understanding.
Conspiring shrews never die.
I think that was just Violet's way of saying, like, I know what happened, but I'm not mad at it.
I get it, yeah.
Yeah.
I get it because she's feeling that way now.
If that's your happiness, then who am I to judge?
Oh, she's gonna go and see Georgie.
Do not hover, Brimsley. I am quite capable of seeing him on my own.
She's going under the bed. She's going under the bed, isn't she? Oh, this is cute. Come on.
I swear to God, if the show makes me cry
Just
again, I will
George.
be livid.
Farmer George.
Come on, this is cute. Oh.
Come. Hide from the heavens with me. George, we have succeeded. Our son, Edward, he has married and his wife is with child.
Edward is going to be a father?
Yes. Your line will live on.
Our line.
Our line.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You did not go over the wall.
No, George. I did not go over the wall.
Got me a bit as well.
Jeez. Hey. Oh God.
There was a long period there where it was silence and it was just tears welling up. God, that's a reaction.
Jeez.
Oh, that's annoying.
I want to know what that song was.
Just type it in on here. Queen Charlotte finale songs. What songs are played in the last episode? Nobody Gets Me? Oh yeah. I see as SZA as Nobody Gets Me. I don't want to know. Nope. So look. Don't want to know.
I don't think I could have handled it.
Oh, that was emotive, wasn't it?
I wasn't expecting it. I'm still like, ugh.
Not bad. The end was nice.
Yeah.
It's a painful episode.
No.
I did not think at any point that I would be sat close to tears watching. If you go back and tell me before we started watching Bridget that I would be sat almost tearing up.
Yeah.
God, the Brimsly and Reynolds one really got you, didn't it?
Honestly, I
really got you.
I sobbed.
I know you did.
I was trying to hide it, but like my lip was. I really wasn't expecting it. No. It's just, do you know what it is? It's like the whole story is like, it's tragic because it isn't a happy ending.
No.
Because he still struggles and he still becomes that king who they're separated, because she can't handle seeing him like that anymore, and she wasn't a mother to her children because she was so focused on him. And Brimsly and Reynolds, just the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't want to know what happened to Reynolds.
You were saying you did?
No, I don't.
Imagine if we'd found out.
Yeah, because I imagine it's sad.
I'd like to think it was just old age and they lived together and that's it. They were happy and that's it.
So, a couple of things that need to be said. Every single person was brilliant. Not a bad
egg. Not a bad egg.
Actor. Not a single person was bad. Not even the characters that I despised. Going into season 3 of Bridgerton, what are the main connections? Royal family has a new branch potentially.
I imagine she's probably still hoping that her children will continue to produce heirs. Yeah. The king, maybe something. She keeps on asking if the king's dead. Is something going to happen to him finally? Is her one of? I assume. Well,
Violet.
Which of her sons would then become king? You would assume the oldest, but then
Georgia. I know the name of the next king. The next king is George IV.
Yeah.
The only reason I know that the next king is George IV is because I looked it up. I don't know. Because it's literally George II, George III, George IV.
As if to confuse us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else? I mean, Violet and
Danbury.
It kind of seemed like that was Violet's way of saying, I'm not mad.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's her way of saying, I get it.
Yeah. It's like these are my happy memories. Clearly, you had a happy memory with him. I'm in no position to be mad about the past.
He wouldn't have given her a hat unless he really cared about her. Surely that's all she needs.
But we don't know if anything happened afterwards. After she turned down the brother, do we?
It's true.
Maybe it was just that one thing, but it was still, I guess, nice.
It'd be interesting to know.
Like that.
It'd be interesting to know if they're doing more series.
Do you know what it is? I really want a Violet and Edmund series. The more she talks about it, the more I'm just like, oh my god, they sound so sweet.
Yeah.
But
it's interesting that we didn't see him there because she said they were children.
Yeah, I mean...
And she looks like, I would at least say she's closing in on young adulthood.
They're talking about a debut, aren't they? So you'd think she's like coming towards 18, and she's in like she's like in later teen years.
It's not younger years when you make your debut.
No, I think they're about 18 when they make the debut.
So there's that. Yeah, the royal family's probably the big one, I imagine.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Considering the majority of that show was based in the past, the modern day Queen really went through a character arc there.
Mm-hmm.
She must have only been in the show for like 10 minutes.
It can't have been long, can it?
Nah. And she did like, they did really well with telling her story. Yeah. She looked genuinely happy. She found out that she was going to be a grandmother again.
It's interesting because you started off thinking, oh, she's just, you know, it's like she's just being a queen. She's like, we need an heir and that's it. But then towards the end, it's like actually you realise it's like the amount of work that they put in. It makes sense that she would be desperate for his line to continue because it represents him, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And his strength and what he achieved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see season 3.
But yeah, for now that's us finished with Queen Charlotte. Out of 10.
Honestly, I would give it a 10. I think it was really good.
It'd be hard pressed to argue.
I can't think of any faults.
George, the guy playing George, really cracked into us there. Cracked my heart there with some of the things he was doing. Which bits was it? The bit under the bed was really sad, and the bit when they were in the observatory together arguing.
If he loves her.
Yeah.
That's because it's the sad thing, isn't it? He was essentially turned into that man by his own mother and his grandfather and Parliament and anyone else that had a say in how he was brought up and who he had to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
I just imagine them living happily ever after now.
I know.
Yeah, I'd be hard pressed to argue.
It's like I can't think of any faults with like season 1 and season 2.
Yeah,
there have been people that have found faults, people that have kind of said, well, they could, but about this or that, or they shouldn't have done this, shouldn't have done that, they could have done this. Whereas this, I'm just like, I've just enjoyed everything. I've not even thought for a second that it was too slow paced and it was too quick, or the acting was bad, or dialogue was bad. Everything just.
Considering it was only 6 episodes as well.
I know. Everything just felt perfect.
Yeah, it was great. So yeah, that was us finishing Queen Charlotte. Even though it's June, I suppose it's time we start season 3, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So expect to see season 3 soon. Let us know what you thought down in the comments. Tell us some stuff. Try and be nice. Although these are my comfort videos now. People are always nice on these.
Yeah, the Bridgerton fandom tends to be really nice.
No, it doesn't.
Tends to be.
No, it doesn't. My first experience with the Bridgerton fan base wasn't a very nice one.
In season 1, yes, it was.
It was not. Oh no, it was season 2, wasn't it? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Tends to be. I didn't say always. Tends to be. That was only one person.
It's like, no, there was a few.
Was it?
Yeah. But these ones, I've enjoyed these ones because everyone's just been super nice on these ones. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
I feel emotionally drained. I can't even think. I need to go get a tub of ice cream and just wallow in my own like misery.
God, I'll probably have to edit this. Alright then. Thank you for watching.
As if characters right? Like were they secondary characters like Brimsly and Reynolds managed to break my heart in the way they did?
Well, I mean, if you're saying the older version of Brimsly was the what made you cry, but he's not even a secondary character; he's a tertiary character.
I know, it wasn't so much him. It was more of what it meant and the representation of the young to old and the transition of like.
He never stopped loving Reynolds.
Yeah, he never stopped.
Even after he was gone. Yep. Thank you for watching.